Oh, it's that beautiful time of day again. Home time. Let's hope going home is a lot easier than it was getting in. It took me an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half, something like that, to get in this morning. Stupid tunnel. Accident at the tunnel, or something happened at the tunnel anyway. I couldn't tell what it was, but that's obviously all cleared now, so let's go tackle the bridge for another day. There we go, on to Shenfield Road. So how busy are we? We are going to go down the A12 today. The traffic going through Brentwood High Street looks horrific. Mr. Tesla man, you're just gonna... Brilliant. Way to go, Genie. I could have let him out, but I was too busy trying to get myself comfortable in my chair. My right away anyway. I'm all kerfuffled, left in a bit of a hurry, but we're all good now. Sit back, chill out, and hopefully we're not in the car for too long today. How many miles have I got until I'm empty? I have got, do focus on the road, 154 miles till empty. I like to keep an eye on me miles per gallon. So traffic leading towards the Brentwood High Street looked just very queued up, so we're going to go down this way instead. All the way down just to come all the way back up again. I'm not sure it's probably the best idea or the most fuel efficient idea I've ever had, but never mind. Shopping, Shenfield Shopping Centre. Might even be able to go home if I did it right here, probably. Unfortunately, I don't know where I am enough to be able to get out. A129, no, I don't know that one. Billericay, Hutton Station. Shenfield Shopping Centre. No, I will continue down the A12 as I originally thought. My twin. As if you just sat in all that traffic, mate. Drove around it. Quite a nice little part of Brentwood, this little bit here. Very nice houses down here. The further back you go, the bigger the houses get. Quite a nice little place. Could do with a shop though. I'm sure there's one somewhere down one of these little roads. I would have thought there would have been, but no little corner shop or anything visible. Someone's missing out. We could definitely do with one. Temporary traffic lights. Currently green. Will I be lucky enough to get through it? Yeah, we're committed. Very nice. I'll take that. Normally you queue there for ages. Past a big old school. Taking us the normal school. There's a lot of private schools in Brentwood. I work next to one, or two. I'm not sure if it's one or two. the A12 through the trees. The way I'm going looks okay, which is nice to see. Hidden away house. Chilled little drive so far. Should come up to a roundabout here. Lots of bumps. Not a lot of bumps. To do our first left. Keep going, mate, there's no one else coming. Out the bloody way. A little bit of power. I haven't got much power. Come on, girl. And we're out onto the A12. The A12 down here is normally pretty easy flowing. About 5 minutes we should be coming off onto the M25. Never screw you on price. Nice. bad boy anyway, I don't think. Oh, what? I need to check that actually. I'm pretty sure I don't pay ULEZ. 1.6 petrol, 2010. I'm pretty sure I'm sweet as a daisy. She might be old, but she's quite well looked after. Well, she was in a past life anyway. Right, off the A12. Sit here at the traffic lights for a minute. Nice Lotus. They're cool. Haven't seen a new Lotus. Hopefully we won't be sat here too much longer and we can be off to the M25. I can see the M25 flowing on that bridge above. All the cars seem to be moving. Oh, all the cars seem to be moving pretty quickly up on the M25, which is good. I completely forgot I was in neutral. It's not like I do it every time I stop. Got caught out being away with the fairies there. Volvo V70, an underrated beast. To win. Right, let's get on this M25, shall we? Down to 60 miles an hour. It has been for the last 2 weeks for completely unknown reasons. What's Mr. Lorry Man doing? Some space coming across. No. Turned off, and then the next one will tell you to go back up to national speed limit. I think honestly somewhere's forgot to flick the button off and turn the speed limit signs off. It's been that way for a good 2, maybe 3 weeks. slow. Well, now though, give myself a bit of breathing space. Flashing me or another lorry? I think he's flashing another lorry. It's cool. I honestly thought the sun had come out then. I don't know why, but it was a bloody lorry flashing his headlights. Going off, well, he is going off on this slip road. He took his time. I don't really know what happened there. I was daydreaming and they slowed down a lot quicker than expected. In my own little world there, that's how dangerous and easy it is though, I suppose, isn't it? There wasn't really anyone to the right of me and I just pulled over. It's easily done. Right, here comes the lead up to the Dartford Bridge. Sorry, I got my window open, it's a bit windy. The bridge, the beautiful bridge. So it drops down to 50 mile an hour here. Start the incline to go up the bridge now. See Lakeside to my left, I can see, I haven't got a clue what's to my right. I think there's a tarmac place. Place where they have all the new cars. I don't know what area that counts as though. bloody windy up here. It's still 50 mile an hour. It's a bit blowy. Must be pretty sketchy if you're in a lorry. If I can feel the wind, they definitely can. Still 50 mile an hour. These are the cameras that ping you for the congestion charge. Another £2 paid. £4 paid for the day. Get yourself a dart tag, saves you £1 a day. Got a Mercedes on a go slow. Come on, mate. There you go. Keep an eye on this lorry, I presume he's going to come across. Maybe not. This is a 60 mile an hour bit now. We're out of the 50. Someone can tell this little Mercedes that. Let's close that window up, get the wind noise gone. If you want to go to the A2 from here, don't forget to slam on your brakes, will you? Jesus Christ. Wouldn't mind, mate, but the car's nowhere near you in front of you. That was a bit unnecessary. Anyway, if you want to get on the A2 from here, you can go in that lane to the left. Brings you down to a roundabout. It's easier to stay in this one. Then you can take the exit here. Get away from dozy dory Mercedes. The A2 doesn't look too clever today. Nearly said this morning. The A2 doesn't look too clever at all. The A2 a little bit further down. Saves trying to cram in on that little slip road. Dodge the pothole. If I continue at this speed, I should be able to jump out behind this white van here. We'll do a switcheroo. Jump in here. Lovely jubbly. And now we're on the A2. Down here until we come to the junction to turn off for the Isle of Grain, Gillingham. Traffic seems to have eased up a little bit now. Appreciate a well looked after older car. Don't care what car it is. Definitely think more and more people are going for older cars these days, seeing as the prices of new cars is just ridiculous. I was looking at a what was it? It was a Kia. The Kia EV9. And I think it was something stupid, like I'd have to put down a 30 grand deposit, 30 grand, and my monthly payments would be 520 quid a month for the next 3 years. Who's got 30 grand to go put down on a car? You might as well buy the bloody thing outright. If you can afford one, good on you. Fair play to you. Into the slow lane, move out of everyone's way. Although we are poodling quite nicely at 60 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour now. Because it's slowing down quite a bit in this lane, but I've got an ambulance there. Wait for Mr. Ambulance to go and I should be able to get across. If I need to. Probably don't need to actually now. Leave a little bit of space for anyone coming down the slip road. Coming down the slip road, very good. I definitely need to start bringing a couple of drinks into the car or something just to keep me up. Die for a drink now. was doing just over 60. I'm now doing about 60. No, I'm doing 60 mile an hour. That lorry just overtook me with ease. Must be doing about 70. Didn't know a lorry could go that fast. Making good time. What is it? 35 minutes we've been going for now. 38 minutes, something like that anyway. Left about 4-ish. So within the 40-minute mark, we'll be down in the A228, heading towards Rochester. Not a bad result at all, to be honest. Successful little journey so far. Got one little piece of traffic left. That's when we go down the A228 towards Chattanooga roundabout, Wainscott roundabout, or the Four Elms roundabout. It's known by multiple names. There's always a bit of traffic there we'll have to contend with. Once we're through that, definitely be home sailing then. On the brakes as you go down this hill. Too many people leave it last minute to realise that they should be in this lane and not the other one. We'll let ourselves just roll down the hill. Wait for any crazy braking. Taking the slip road off the A2 down towards the 228 or the 289, I'm not really sure which one it is, 289 I suppose. Brent, or maybe it's the 829. I have no idea what road I'm on. All I know is it leads me home. Signs for the marina, I highly recommend that. Good little day out, especially with the kids. Go see all the boats and the submarine. There's a soft plate in there and all. All the old weird fish. The rope making place. Awesome day out there. Right, on to the last little bit of traffic. As always. Queuing quite far back today as well. Rubbish. Touch the brakes a little bit. Tried to slow myself down with my gears, but that was never going to work, was it? On the brakes we go. Carpentry Limited. Right. All those fallen down trees. Blimey. Must have been from when we had the high winds a couple of weeks ago. A bit of someone's bumper there. Looks like an old Ford Fiesta. Maybe a Duke. The funny little circle lights at the front. It's not until they cut the grass around here that you realise just how much bloody rubbish there is. Such is life. How long have we been going for? 43 minutes. I presume we'll be here for another probably 5 to 10 minutes sat in this, I would have thought. Either an Audi S1 or maybe an A1 that's just been lowered slightly. Funny looking cars then. Oh, your car's got the kangaroo juice, slipped off the clutch a bit there. Hate something, change something. Roads up the roads up the roads up the roads. I hate traffic like this. Just reminds me of how tired I am. There's only one thing that a man can do at a time like this. Make the most of it. Over fag instead. I will give up one day, just not today. That's all. Mr. Magpie, salute. Munching on a dead fox, lovely. Got to get dinner where you can, I suppose. slightly jealous of a motorbike. I know it'd save me a lot of money if I did have a motorbike. I wouldn't have to pay the bridge. Wouldn't have to shit. I wouldn't have to sit in shitty traffic all the time. I just don't think I'd have the cojones to filter through traffic. Just have it in my head that everyone was going to pull out on me every 5 seconds. And I hate the cold. That's the overall reason. It's bad enough that I drive in the car with my coat on. Sandero or a Dacia Sandero, ugly looking thing. It's a funny old smell. It's kind of like it smells like a cleaning product. I don't know what that is. A weird smell. My car ain't clean, so I know it definitely ain't me. Funny old waft. Got a fact, you know. Come on and do the conga. Motorbike flying through. I wonder how long my journey time would take me if I had a motorbike. If I go back to the days of COVID, when the majority of people had to stay at home, and I was still driving up and down the M25, I think I got there, the best I did it was 38 minutes, I think, door to door. I've never done it as quick as since. God, blooming COVID times, that takes me back. Jeebus. What a wonderful world that was. Good for traffic though. That was about all it was good for. Right, past the last little stage of traffic. Should be a steady poodle up to All Hallows now. Dual carriageway, 5 roundabouts. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 roundabouts, yeah. guess. Up the hill to Chattenden. Some army barracks down there somewhere. Petrol's definitely a lot cheaper this side of the water. Oh, plop. I was meant to stop there and get some smokes. Never mind. We can do it later. I'll have to get petrol tomorrow morning anyway. We are running a bit low. MOT day tomorrow. Except we won't be MOTing anything unless I can fix my my screen wash issue. I'll book my MOT and then my screen wash stops working. Luckily I can hear the motor still going, so it's just clogged somewhere. Hopefully we can clear it out so we can still have our MOT done, otherwise that's an instant fail and completely bloody pointless. About number 4 of 5. That car's smoking his heart out. Is the turbo gone or something? Yeah. Anyone coming straight across? No. Round we go then. down towards All Hallows. We go down here. Down the lanes, past the Fenville Zoo. Random place to have a zoo, but it's definitely worth going to. And down some country lanes we go. Well, not quite country lanes, but a little bit more of a spirited drive than usual because I'm a little bit late. Completely forgot I was meant to be home by 5 o'clock. I could take my daughter to her after school club. It's going to be a case of get indoors, quickly have a wee, grab a drink, back in the car, take the little one to her after school club, go and sit there for an hour, or I might play around with me window washer, see if I can get that to work while I wait. We do know these lanes pretty well. You can drive around it a little bit quicker than your average bear. Although this little Fiesta looks like it's going to slow me down considerably. Rubbish. You ruined my fun, Mr. Fiesta. There's no need to cut the corner. Don't be a dick. I despise people that cut the corner, especially when you can't see what's coming around the other way. This bend here catches a lot of people out. I presume he'll hit the brakes. Yeah, don't need to do that at all. Now I'm going to go right up close to you. No, I'm going to have to hit my brakes. You look knobhead. Come on. I shan't pester you. I should leave you enough space. Nothing worse than someone sitting on your bumper, is there? Up past the water tower. Even though it doesn't look like much of a water tower, I'm sure it's not, but that's what I got told it was. And once you get to the top of the hill, just around this little S-bend, 1 and 2, dodge the pothole on the left, and you can see the sea. I can see the seaside. You can see a big old boat out in the sea. Just about to see it anyway. You won't be able to see it, but I can see Southend to my left. Purely because it just glows like a Christmas tree with all the colours. Definitely tell it's Southend seafront. As soon as you hit the 30-mile-an-hour mark, it's on the brakes. On the brakes. Down a couple of gears. Spin around the corner. See if anyone's coming. Not today. That'll be jubbly. Left at the church. No one coming, very good. And into All Hallows. A quiet little village. Nothing scary about All Hallows apart from the name. Some of the weird locals. Yeah, there we go. Brentwood to All Hallows. Jobbed for another day. Dartford Bridge. Weren't too busy at all, was it? Overall, great success. Have a good one, and I'll probably try and catch you in the morning. See you later, potatoes.